Ever felt like a woman is testing you? Well, you're not imagining it. Studies actually show over 80% of women admit to testing men early on. Things like little comments or pulling away or seeing how you react. And so most men fail without even realizing it. The first thing I want you to know that testing isn't about games. It's about survival. And so there's a research from the University of Kansas found that women rank trust and dependability as the #1 trait in a long-term partner, above looks or money, even though I'm sure a lot of men are going to disagree with that. I think most men will probably not perceive that to be true because a lot of women are not going to come out right and say, hey, I need trust and dependability and I need this. They're not going to say it. It's more of a subconscious thing. It's something that they have been programmed with. Something that us women need in order to feel safe in a relationship with a man. So when she tests you, what she's really asking is, can I trust this man? Can I respect him? Can I respect and trust his leadership? And most men sadly fail this test by overreacting. And so Psychology Today reports men who constantly seek reassurance are twice as likely to get dumped. Okay, so basically when you get defensive, when you start begging, when you try to prove yourself, you're basically showing her your insecurity instead of your strength, instead of your confidence, your leadership, and then she's unable to trust you. And I don't think there's anything wrong with seeking reassurance, and there's a lot of men out there that have that anxious attachment style. They really need to know, right? And I think that is why it's so important to be reflective and know that this about yourself, that I do have an anxious attachment style. And so it's important to communicate that to the woman when you first start dating and let her know this is a part of me. And if she can't accept that, then you know that she's not somebody that you want to build your life with. And that is why I also believe that showing your authentic self when you're dating is so important, because a lot of people, when they're dating, they put on the show, like, oh, I don't care and I'm not going to ask her this because it makes me look stupid. And hiding this part of yourself because you think that women are not going to like it, but in reality, that is who you are. You have a bit of a anxious attachment style, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to find a partner that is able to work with you on that and is not going to make you feel bad for constantly seeking reassurance. And apart from finding somebody who's okay with this anxious attachment style, you also need to side by side do the inner work on yourself on a daily basis and make sure that you firstly reassure yourself about who you are being in that relationship, who you are as a man. And there's a lot of different techniques, but I'm gonna keep repeating myself. Meditation is the key to calming the nervous system down. It's also important to work on regulating your nervous system. And also understanding, what are your trigger points? The key is to be calm. Emotional stability is one of the top predictors of long-term relationship success. So for example, if she says something along the lines of, I don't know if this is going to work out. So most men are going to panic and freak out, but the man that is going to pass the test, he's going to say something along the lines of, well, that's your choice. I know who I am and what I bring. And it's like that calm, centered, grounded energy. There's no begging, there's no fear, there's no proving your worth. It's just clarity. And also, if she is testing you, it is actually because she sees potential. And so women don't test men that they don't really care about. They are going to test the ones that they are considering, that they feel like is the right one for them. That's a little bit of positive. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I also have a segment called Ask Naz where you can send me your questions on dating, relationships, even spirituality. And so your voice is going to be recorded, but everything is going to stay anonymous. And so I'm going to answer it on the call on YouTube. And if you want to go deeper, you can book a one-on-one private breakthrough session with me for $210 USD. That's where the real change is going to happen. And all the links are going to be somewhere on the screen or in the description box below. See you guys in my next video.